You can shake, you can slice, you can fade, you can flop. The one thing you can't control is Mother Nature. And now, Kris Crocker's Weekend Golfing Forecast.
Oh, Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me.
It's that time of the week.
Hi.
It just seems like it needs that kind of voice, doesn't it? It's time with the whistling and the
Tell them what they
and
want.
the whatnot.
It seems like we're at Disneyland.
We all win because Kris Crocker's here.
Oh.
Chris.
Yes.
I got a bone to pick.
Uh-oh.
We went. Rick and I went golfing yesterday.
Okay.
And we watched the forecast and it said it was gonna be hot.
Yeah.
And it was. What was there that you didn't predict that I have to bring to your attention is we had scattered shanks. And I don't know where those came from, but they certainly weren't. It couldn't have come from us, and so it must have been part of the weather pattern.
Shanks.
I don't know if that's part of convective energy or what.
My goodness.
But the shanks came out.
I think it was just a very strong wind that was blowing hard left every time Keith hit a tee shot.
That is a disaster. Where were you playing?
Downriver.
The Shanks have stopped in to visit me late in the season here, which makes me just want to get my skis out and give up. Isn't this the time in the season that you're like, okay, this is not the year I'm going to be a single-digit handicap. My dreams and goals and ambitions are not going to be realized. I'm just going to coast into fall.
Or you can say, so what the heck? I'm just going to go out and hit the ball and have fun.
That's what I should do.
That's how I go into every season that way because I realized about 10 years ago it's never going to be the season where I'm a single handicap. My handicap is my swing, and until that fixes.
He was getting a little frustrated yesterday.
I did get a little frustrated.
There was like one
Shanks
point.
will
There was
do
one
that.
point where the club was about to leave his hand at a high rate of speed.
Why do you keep using that word?
Oh, does that make you flinch?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You shouldn't say the S word. Just say the S word. But I almost said my line to Keith where I said, hey, you're not good enough to be pissed off about that. But it wasn't the time to say it, so I didn't pull that one
You're
out.
not good.
I don't get frustrated if I hit to the right all day or if I hit to the left all day. But when you're hitting to the right and your next shot goes to the left and your next shot goes to the right and you're all over the map, it gets a little annoying.
Yes.
And it took me till about 13 or 14 to get to that point. I handled it pretty well for a while. You know what I figured out? I don't really care to just go golfing. I like to just play in scrambles. Because you only need a few good shots a day.
You're right.
And you feel great.
You walk away feeling
off.
good about yourself.
Right.
Drop a putt,
Right, but then you go out and you shoot a 103 and you go home and you want to kick the dog. It's just, you feel
You
terrible.
did not shoot a 103.
I did.
At Downriver?
I did. I shanked. I was all over the map.
I got a coach for you.
I got a lot of coaches for me. The problem is if I take a lesson, and we're going to get to that a little bit later because Rick's lesson guy is going to be here.
Oh.
If I take a lesson and I continue to suck, then I'm going to be mad. Like right now I suck, and I'm not mad because I know I suck. It's not a big deal. But if I start putting money and effort into it and I still suck, I'm not going to like the game anymore.
But I don't think, when was the last time you took a lesson?
Never had one.
Okay, then that doesn't happen. I
don't know.
I got a guy.
Well, I'll talk to you in the
Okay.
break.
Okay.
And maybe I'll call your guy.
Does he sell Rolexes too?
No. No, he's a heck of a coach.
And
Though.
a great stand guy.
we need to post this on our
What is it?
Facebook site.
What is
And
this?
I know the caption for it. Keith is going to post this during the show.
All
Okay?
right.
The caption for this is going to be, this is Keith locked up in the Downriver County Jail.
Yes.
Look at him surrounded
my
by he's
goodness.
like he's behind bars.
And not
trying to
even
hit that
close to
shot.
my worst lie of the day. Not even
He's
close.
surrounded by trees.
I'm getting pretty good at the hit the real low shot between two trees shot, which is bad because it means you're in there a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time doing that at Indian Canyon the other day. I've got my 4-iron low under the trees perfected.
I carry a 2-iron just for that reason.
for that
Yep,
reason.
that's why it's in the bag for the trees at the courses around here.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you probably want to know what the weather's going to be like over the weekend to play some golf.
Yeah, I would just made a tee time for Saturday because I got some people coming to town, and they said, well, you want to go out early because it's going to be really hot on Saturday. I said, well, I'm going to find out about the weather a little bit later on. So here we go.
Well, I would say hot by, depends on your standards. Upper 80s, almost pushing 90 degrees. It's not, and morning lows in the 60-degree range. The bummer these days is the sunrise isn't until 5:40, and so you can't get out as early and beat the heat as you used to be able to. And then sunset is about 8:10, so our golfing day is getting exponentially shorter, which sort of limits the amount of time you can avoid the heat. But yeah, close to 90 both days, sunshine both days. It'll be beautiful weather, but it is going to be warm out there. And the courses are, despite that wet spring, starting to show the lack of moisture for sure.
The ball's rolling farther,
Yes,
which always
well,
makes you happier.
that's the good thing,
Yep.
isn't it?
Yep, I hit that one 180 this time. Yay!
That's a good roll.
Yeah.
Corey texting and saying, 103, you need a new sport, not lessons.
Aw.
Hey, everybody, Corey's better than everybody. He never has a bad day.
Is his
Must
last
be
name
nice.
Prue?
It must be nice. Yeah, as soon as I claim to be good at something, go ahead and make fun of when I suck. I've never, ever in my life claimed to be good at golf.
I am
because
really
I shoot
surprised that
103.
you shot a 103, though. I've played with you.
You know,
and
I've been over 100 a couple times this summer.
I'm
he
struggling. He hit a shot yesterday on number 9 going uphill at Downriver. And
Sure.
he got a hold of that one. There were guys that cleared the green, but they were still walking off on the right there, and Keith almost hit him.
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, but 1 out of 18 holes.
Was that with his drive?
Yes.
That's
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen
See,
that.
that's his problem, though. He's probably hit his driver on 9.
He put it up right on the edge of the green from the tee
He should have hit a 7-iron,
Par 4.
Keith.
Which, again, is why the scramble.
Yeah.
Because then you do that, and everybody on your team jumps up and down, and they love you to death.
Yes.
As opposed to everybody on the team kind of looks at each other and goes, it's about time.
Yeah.
I've been
No.
really tired of watching this.
Oh, gosh.
It's it is what it is. Good news is it's a great time to be playing golf.
It is.
And yesterday, I shot a 103, felt terrible, had a great time, and was out in the sun and enjoying it. Is that a bad day?
We had a good time.
Is that a bad day? That's not a bad day.
No. Now for something completely different, if I might
Yes.
quote Monty Python. Roller derby. Can we talk roller
You
derby
bet.
for
You
just
talk
one
about
minute?
whatever you want. If you want to come here and talk about women beating up other women, we got no problem with that.
You know what? This should, first of all, should be an Olympic sport, and I would like to petition for that officially. I don't know how to do that, but maybe announcing it here on your show is a
Maybe
start.
that's where it gets started.
I do have. I'm the official announcer for the Spokanibals.
Okay.
And that we do have a bout Saturday at Roller Valley Skate against the Cherry City Derby girls from Salem, Oregon. It's at 7:00, and it is an awesome sport. It is not your mother's roller derby. It's not acting. These are athletes. It's fast-paced, fascinating, great night, family-friendly. They have snacks there.
What kind of snacks are we rocking there?
They have those giant pretzels.
There's nothing wrong with the pretzel.
And I think you can get a slice if you would care for one.
There you go.
And yeah,
That's important to me.
big ol'
If the concessions suck, I'm not going.
No,
That's,
and they've got some good snacks, and it's a really fun night, and it's this Saturday at Roller Valley Skate.
At
I'll
what
be
time?
announcing 7:00. Doors opens at 6:30.
So do you get like your gruff voice? Do you get the or do you just kind of?
I don't really have a gruff voice.
That's not
I
true.
have various
That's not
levels
true.
of whining.
Are you thinking about would you ever go out and at least practice in the roller derby?
They ask me frequently, and it has crossed my mind. But I have also seen a girl have her collarbone broken basically at my feet at one of these bouts. You know, these girls are tough.
Yeah. Yes.
These are tougher than your average weather department, girly girls. So I don't know. I don't know is the answer.
Just if you do, just be the hammer, not the nail,
Yeah.
then you don't have to worry about your collarbone breaking.
I have been told that if I get my teeth knocked out, that I will be asked to come work in radio.
Oh. We'll take you.
I've been warned by the station brass that
Well, that's just 'cause
any disfiguring roller derby injuries might not be conducive to continued employment.
Well, that's just because your boss is a jerk. I mean, your boss, he's just looking for personal reasons why he doesn't want your teeth knocked out.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's how that works out. But no, it's probably better that you don't lose your teeth. It tends to take down your credibility a little bit.
Sure. I mean, unless
You get enough emails about a shirt you wore that nobody likes. Imagine if you go
That
out
is
there
true.
with 3 teeth
That
missing.
would-
And if you lose your teeth, you have to work in West Virginia.
There you No, another good reason why.
Wow.
And also, quite frankly, I am nervous about what that would do to my golf game if I took a bad fall and hurt my shoulder or my
That's true.
elbow or my wrist.
Probably
I need
straighten out your swing a little
that
bit.
could.
Yeah.
I never thought
Hasn't
about
hurt
that.
ours, has it? We can hardly walk, can hardly move our arms, and we still hit the ball,
At least 160
3
yards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
103.
Yeah. We're almost at 100.
Yeah.
We're pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, next week it'll be fun to talk to you on the forecast because it's going to be important because 3 of the people sitting at this table will be playing golf the day after.
Are you all playing in the
That's right.
Craig T. Nelson?
That's right.
I will be there too.
We'll have Craig T on the show tomorrow
Oh, you will,
to,
really?
to preview that tournament.
That is always a fun tournament. That's a good one.
That's right. So next week's
Okay.
on you.
I
Okay?
will. I have good feelings about next Friday's golf. And that's at Meadowood,
Yes,
which I love.
except for that one par 5 on the
16.
back. Ugh. Kills me.
I love that hole.
Destroys me.
Now, see, what got me last time was number 11, out of bounds on the left.
The par 3?
No,
You were talking about
it's
12.
it's a long par 5.
12.
That's 12.
Oh,
That's
it is
12,
12.
yeah.
You're right. It is
Yeah.
12.
11's the hard par 3.
That is a hard par 3.
It is very hard.
We'll have to come
That's a
up
tough course.
we'll have to
Especially
come
when
up
the wind's
with some kind of wager because you're going to be on a different team than Rick and I will be.
Who
So,
are you? Whose team are you on?
we have Tommy Giles, and then you know the other guy.
Yeah, are we supposed to say his name?
I think it's okay.
Shares a name with a very well-known rock star from The Doors. Jim Morrison's his name.
Oh, that's correct. Yes.
Oh,
So-
yes.
so what
I
the-
hear that sounds like a fun team.
Yeah. See, now I know our team will have more fun than yours will.
Well, who's on my team?
Well, less fun people.
I
Let's
don't
just
know
put it
about
way.
that.
Well,
I'm on there. I'm fun.
you are
I
fun.
can be fun.
You are fun. Your team will be a little more serious than ours will be, but we're gonna have to come up with some kind of wager.
Oh, I think I know who's on my team.
Yes. Now, so we'll have to come up with some kind of wager for next week. So think that over, and we'll wager something on our team.
Okay, no, you know what? We've got a ringer. Bob Cole has been taking lessons. He's taken 7 lessons.
Well, that just means he's going to be an unfolded lawn chair. That's too many lessons.
You're right.
He's going to be
Okay,
thinking about
shoot.
18 things. He's going to be thinking about 18 things. We'll come up with something, and we'll wager next
I only
week.
have 3 things to think about from my golf lesson.
That's right. I only
3
have
things.
one. I only have one because it's a scramble. Swing hard in case you hit it. Chris,
Okay.
we appreciate it. Thanks for the weather, and we'll
Yeah.
look forward to you next
Good
week
weekend.
and come up with something. We'll wager.
Okay, I'm in.
and,
I'm in.
Yep. I know our group will have more fun. So, if you were on our team, now that's the perfect. That would be
We may
unbeatable
have
fun.
to shift things around.
But that's not the case.
Okay.
All right,
Well, I'm out there.
We'll see you next week, Chris.
See ya.
It's Patch and Lukens and Oso 700 ESPN 1080 ESPN, the Frost Brewed Coors Light Studio.